once you signed up with the SiteGround and you made your first website, you can install your first website. You're gonna have to connect your IP address. If you're hosting your IP address from a different hosting provider, then you're gonna have to connect the IP address or the name servers to your SiteGround account. So I use Google Domains, and I'm going to show you now how to get the IP address or the name servers and connect it to your Google domain. So the first thing to do is click on websites in your SiteGround account. Log into your SiteGround account, click on websites, and then click on Site Tools. This is the website that we started. So we're going to click on Site Tools, and it's going to take us to this new dashboard. Now, you may be used to, or if this is not your first time, you heard of a cpanel, control panel, where you have all your websites information and everything. SiteGround just updated it, and right now, 2020, there's this new user interface where it just took away that, and you can use this wonderful, easy to use interface. So in order to get your domain, right when you log in, you click on dashboard, and if you scroll down, you'll see your site information. Under site information is your IP address and name servers. So you can use either the IP address or the name servers to connect your domain to your account. So once you log into your Google domain, you're gonna go click on the domain that you have registered. You're gonna click on the left side DNS, and this page is where you're gonna do it. You're gonna connect your domain to your SiteGround. So the first option is name servers, and this will basically bring all the controls of your domain over to SiteGround. So what you'll do is you would use custom name servers, and you can add two name servers, and what you will have to do is just copy this part and this part and paste the first one in the first box and the second one in the second box, and then you click save, and then it could take up to 48 hours to update and have everything done. It could take just a few hours, it could take a few minutes, but up to 48 hours for it to propagate throughout the whole world. The second option to connect your domain, and this is strictly the domain only. All the other features and options that you control your domain will stay with Google, and that's important for email. To do it for so you could still have a @yourdomain.com email address with Google. So what you do is you don't click use custom name servers. You keep it default as use Google domain name servers. But you scroll all the way down on this page, and over here is where you could connect your IP address to your to your account. Now the difference is if you're using a subdomain or if you're using your main domain. So if you're using your main domain, what you're gonna have to make two records. Each line you could add as many as you need, and each time is called one record. So if you're doing the main domain, connecting it to there, you're gonna have to use two records. If you're doing only a subdomain, you're only gonna need one. You're only gonna need one record. So let's do for the main domain. Let's say I wanted to take my scoretoys.net and attach it to my Google domains, the main thing, and then I'm gonna control. I want to connect it all to SiteGround. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write. First record will be at. I'll keep this as A. This leave blank. And in IPv4 address, you'll put the IP address of your SiteGround account, and you click add. Then once that is added, you're gonna do the second record. You're gonna write in the first box www. You're gonna change this drop down to CNAME, and you're gonna put your domain name here. So if this was you would put scoretoys.net. and then you will click add. And these two records that you add will connect the main domain to your SiteGround account. So that is if you want to do it for the main domain. Well, if you only want to connect one subdomain to the account, so what you do is, all you have to do is put the subdomain name in the first box. I already have it set up here. My subdomain is sg.scoretoys.net. So I put sg in the first box over here. Then I use the A record, and I put the IP address that you got from your SiteGround account. You put it in your Google Domains, and you click add. And once that add, this will be over here, and it will tell you it'll take up to 48 hours for it to be effective throughout the world. But with me, it just took a few minutes, so it could basically take a few minutes with you too. It could take longer. Depends on where you are and where the servers are hosted and all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching this part of the video. And yeah, I'll see you next time.